Wee. You know, it's been about 2 weeks since I played this game, and I was just waiting and waiting for an update. And there still hasn't been an update, which is confusing because I feel like it is gaining popularity, even though it's a really basic simulator game. It's pretty fun. It's not perfect. It just needs like patches and improvements and stuff like that. But like I said, this is under par Golf Architect, and we're gonna build some golf shit. That's the plan, at least. Continue or career? I think I have to go to career and then drive over there. I think we're starting on a new level because I don't remember if we finished the last one. I just need 3 stars on these things. Nah, I got 2.5 stars. I just need one more star. But let's open this one anyway. Desperado Drive. We've pulled it back from the brink, but we've not yet out of the woods. I'm being metaphorical, of course, because we're very much out of the woods, into the majesty of the open mesa, where the mesquite grows thick and the pears grow prickly. I hear a sunset on these scorched hills is worth 3 in the city. The size is medium, the ability is amateur, and golfers get thirsty in the desert. We like thirsty golfers. We love thirsty golfers. We love thirsty golfers. Is my volume down? How do I? Oh God, that's up. Oh Lord, sorry. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we just have a lot of expanding to do. This is a medium-sized map, dude. It's like empty out here. What is that? What is that out there? There's something out there in the desert. I don't know what all that is. It's a car stuck in a cacti tree. Isn't that a big fish reference? I think technically. Okay. So let's see if I even remember how to do this. I think I do. I like to flatten around the front just so we can get some those basic staff buildings and things that we need. It's the priority buildings first, you know? And we need to not be afraid to leave some space for pathing between the golf holes. This time, we'll try some different design techniques. See how it all goes. Mm-hmm. Alright, structures, clubhouse. The big thing is to figure out which way is the front. I think it's this way. So we will go like this. And we will get a path like there. All around. All around it. Because there's really no reason not to go all the way around. Like I said, more pathing. More pathing. Not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know. It wants me to get prestige, fitness, and pro golfers. But maybe later it'll say, you know, we want the nature. Here's my bathroom. There's your bathroom. There's your bench. There's your trash can. There's your water there. Okay, so the snack bar provides drinks. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hole number 1. Do a par 4 just to get a par 4 out of the way. In case they request a par 4. That's how it's gonna be. Delete all that. Mm-hmm. I was having too much fun last night, dude. I am tired. Had my own little private party, if you know what I mean. Hey-oh! I'm winning. I'm winning off the course, and that's what matters, guys. Gotta have a whole separate life off the course. What are we starting with? $59,000? And how much is this? 5? There's enough for that right there. Oof. Did this change? This is an elephant now. Why is this an elephant now? It used to be a duck. Or something. Why is it an elephant now? That's kind of interesting. That means it changed. That means it changed. Okay. Well, you know, I wonder... Let's see. Let me see if I can do that. And then go back to hole number 1, base T. We'll just have the T there. And then the green here. And then the fairway. Mm-hmm. And some trees right there. And some rocks right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do we got? Regular rough on the edge. This always costs thousands of dollars. I feel like sometimes it's worth it. Not always, though. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we click this button. There we go. Okay, so we know that the vendors help with thirst and stuff. We need a teacher for that. And another cleaner. And another handyman. Just get my staff out of the way. Choo-choo! Here comes the Pain Train, last stop Pain. I'm Larry. It's wonderful to meet you. Hats off for buying this land before I got the chance. Lucky for you, this land was here, and there's more cattle grazing around. Otherwise, you would get a one-way ticket to the Pain Train. You gotta own 4 plots of land. Well, that's gonna cost a lot of money, man. For like the first objective, it's to just own property. What do you think? I'm a real estate agent over here? Like, calm down, bro. Chill. Dog, you gotta relax. So yeah, I'm gonna take this path and go all the way to the end. Golfers are arriving. So golfers have arrived. Ooh, good bounces. I wonder if like the default dirt is more bouncy. We love bouncing around. There he is. Okay, watch out, Choo-choo. Watch out, Choo-choo. If other golfers get more thirsty, do I get more thirsty? Does it work that way? Why is there a raccoon in the desert and not like an armadillo or some shit? Par 4, 236 yards. There's a little bit of wind coming this way. That is a sky ball, dude. Air. I'm just not getting distance here today. The wind is coming back towards me, that's why. Give me a bounce, give me a good bounce. We're gonna get a par though, I think. Yeah, we do. We do par on that. So this is an A. That's good enough. We don't necessarily need an A plus unless they tell me I need an A plus. Just for curiosity, these plots are like between $30,000 and $75,000 each. So I think we're gonna be on this map for a while. Mm-hmm. What else we got? I had ice cream today. I had like Oreo ice cream. It kind of slapped, I'm not gonna lie. Straight from the gas station, dude. Nothing wrong with that. See if I remember how to fast forward. There's been a lot going on currently. If you're watching this, it's like kind of the end of Summer Games Fest, and they announced some wacky shit like recently. Obviously, the big one for me is Planet Zoo 2, which I've probably ranted about for hours about how excited I am. And they had a little teaser today of like they just showed off the gray wolf and just like a return. It was a returning species, so nothing crazy exciting. But there was some new animations, and they were just talking about how there's new animations and there's like a new foliage system, and that was about it. But I guess we're getting more gameplay tomorrow, so I'll be able to talk about that when we see it. But then also, Tifa is in Street Fighter 6, which is kind of crazy because she should be in like Soul Calibur or Tekken, and for her to be in Street Fighter is interesting for sure. I think I'm gonna take out Alone, and then I think I'm gonna pause, and we're going back this way. We want two from the road. Or one from the road. One from the path. Hmm. Okay, well. This will be interesting because there's like a hill here. So I guess we're gonna try to build around the hill. Kinda. Do 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 do. I'm gonna put trees like right there. Just a strip of rough right around the back. And they showed Virtua Fighter 6, which has a title. It's not just Virtua Fighter 6, it's Virtua Fighter Crossroads. And it has like a story mode, which kind of looks like Yakuza or something. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, we'll get a story mode. It's kind of out of the blue, and I'm not sure what it might be a very basic story, and that's okay. I don't think Street Fighter has much of a story um, outside of like the world mode or whatever that is. But then again, I feel like there was a single player in Street Fighter, and it just wasn't great. Um, and I have mixed feelings about the Mortal Kombat story. So I don't know. Fighting games, like stories in fighting games, I never feel like is that important. It's always about the gameplay. But if the story's good, like yeah, man, I'm down for that. I'm totally down for that. But it's like I'm not sure Virtua Fighter has the same allure, and like it has the legacy, but I don't know if people respect the legacy of Virtua Fighter when they really should, because it's important. Um, but I feel like if you're not a hardcore fighting game fan, you don't really give a crap, and that's kind of a problem for Virtua Fighter. It's like people kind of know what it is, but I don't know if they know what it is at the same time. We're doing fairway like this. I feel like that's part of the hill. Feel like we're doing firm fairway like that. Why did that break if that's not even connected to that? Come on now. Come on now. That's unnecessary to do that. Come on now. You did that on purpose, just to upset me. But anyway, yeah, I guess the one time I played Virtua Fighter, I was good at it. But I wasn't like obsessed with it and wanted to. It's not like something I wanted to go back into and play a ton of. Like it's fine, or at least five. Five is fine. And then there's this other game, and I don't really know how to explain it. It's called Beyond Heaven or Stranger Than Heaven. I think it's called Stranger Than Heaven. It's got Tupac in it. I don't get it. I don't understand why. Is it like a return of Def Jam? Because Snoop Dogg's in it. But it's not like a rap fighting game. It's like, it looks like, again, it looks like Yakuza. Or it kind of reminded me of Sleeping Dogs from what they showed of that. Stranger Than Heaven. Looked a little bit like Sleeping Dogs, and then they were like Tupac's in this shit, and I was like, why is he playable? Is he just a character in the game? I don't know. I have to fart. Do 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 do. Okay, we got 2 holes. That's what we needed. I'm gonna put a bathroom on one side and then more drinks on the other. Oof. He. Oh, ouch. So how do we build prestige? Just by having more members, right? I think that's what it is. I think I'll put the restaurant right here when I can afford it. I think I think I'm gonna try to squeeze The third golf hole over here. Like this. What is that, 300 something yards? Yeah, I see what's going on. I knew you were gonna break. What's even the point of trying to fix it if it just breaks itself? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Damn, son. I'll go back and try to fix that grass. I mean, I don't really want to waste my own time though. I don't like wasting time. I feel like repainting grass or replacing grass is a waste. Firm fairway. Of course. Of course, it's a golf course. I'm just gonna repaint this and see how it goes, because I feel like it's just gonna go back to being broken again. Maybe it wasn't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Save. And then... Oh. Unlock. And then terraform. And bring this down. Mm-hmm. The critters are over here. We got like rodents and mammals and stuff over here. Yo, my side room, kind of like my sunroom or mud room, whatever, smells like a dead animal. So that's fun. Love that for me. See, you take one piece off and it breaks all these other random pieces that aren't even connected. And I just wanted a game patch, and I keep complaining about it. But nobody cares. Because it gives me something to do while we're waiting for money to come in. Because that's really what we need right now, is just a little bit more of that cash. Cash money. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Cash money. Isn't that a Tupac song? I think so. Taco truck. Is there something fun that's like small? Besides my wiener? I guess not. Could do the taco truck. Get your tacos here. My turn. Let's hit this shit. No wind. And I'm bouncing. He's going for distance. And it's not enough. A little chipper. We didn't even get to the green. Boop. Oh, you couldn't go directly in there? Come on now. Well then. Yeah, I feel like they need another base square as like automatic grass, you know? Fixes all the other shit. Even though I like the idea that we're in the sandy desert, but click here. But yeah, video games are fun. We like video games. I pre-ordered Planet Zoo 2. There's something else coming out in like September that kind of caught my interest. Wolverine, maybe? I don't know. Not as excited as an X-Men fan should be. From the hill. Whoop. Little roll. Ooh. That was a good shot. Just didn't go directly in like I needed it to. We'll take the stroke 4. We will stroke it. Nice. Cool. Glad that happened. That made me happy. Now I'm gonna take one piece off and it's gonna break the whole thing. See? See? It's breaking more. It's breaking pieces over here now. Just trying to have it perfect. And you're making me like redo it 100 times. And that makes me mad. There's also like a Spider-Man vs. Punisher comic coming out, and I was like, maybe I'll get it just for the hype of that new Spider-Man movie, because I feel like that's what it's for, is to hype up that movie. It's not a direct tie-in, but I mean, neither was Doom Quest. I collect comic books. Have I mentioned this? Please. Please! I just redid it all. Please don't stop the music. Music. I don't understand. I think sometimes it works if you like pause the game. Unpause. Alright, we got the prestige, now we just need the fitness, which I think comes mostly from training facilities, but I know they added like a gym here. Yeah, the gym has a lot. The gym is like 35 fitness. Is that the front door? I can never tell. I think this is the front. Need another trainer. And another food vendor. Just to shell out some drink. I love about that purple drink. Purple drink. Why is there a bunch of trash over here? Hold on. Why is this happening? Why are people just tossing their trash over here? Like what? Did this really, like, still not do the right thing? There we go. It's being weird. I don't know why people are dumping trash like crazy over there. Not really sure. Do 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 do. Woo, man. Yeah, of course, all this broke again. And you take out one piece and then it breaks. You know, yeah, I'm not redoing the grass anymore. I'm just not doing it. It's gonna look like shit. Not redoing it a million times. It just gets annoying when you do it and it breaks no matter what you do. We'll just focus on some other stuff. They're like dumping trash here. Like they're standing in line and dumping it. I don't know what is happening. So confused. Oh, I gotta. Okay. So what I want to do is click and drag. Like that. This is a weird hole, but kind of like the idea. I'm gonna put like a line of trees, or I guess they're cacti in this level. A line of trees right there. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Alright, so go to hole. Number 4. The T. Yeah, I'll kind of try to do a corner deal. Fairway. Let's get some rock. Like so. Boop boop. And then I will put a sand trap right there. It's a B plus. It's okay. Firm fairway right there. what it's looking for to get like an A. I think just a green. Yeah, but a more interesting looking hole there. They can't all be straightforward and boring. And then this one, unlock, play. So I guess the strategy is to somehow get over these. If you can. There's a lot of wind. That's gonna make this way worse. Well, I'm out of energy anyway, so. Mm-mm-mm. Alright. The wind is just randomly changing, by the way. I just noticed. But that wasn't like an effect on the level, it's just happening. This is a part 3, right? Boop boop. My tablet. My new tablet! Did I mention I got a new tablet? My new tablet is making noises. I'm not sure why. But it's working. I have to go get a taco. I must eat the taco. Please, one taco. I got a burger from the taco place. That doesn't make any sense. Now I go to the gym. Now I come back from the gym and now I have to pee. Doot, 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 doot. Hey, Zach, welcome in. How are you? Let's see. We've got like garbage pile up back here. If you could compete against any two characters in a catwalk fashion show, um, well, I mean, I feel like it. Am I trying to win or like can I go against Kiryu because he wears like the same suit all the time? And then like I don't know, someone else really basic. If I'm trying to win, I want to face somebody that has like a super basic outfit, like Zelda or Mario. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's just like you're a plumber, you're an elf, you're like I don't want to face somebody that's gonna come out with like swag. This is another par 3. It's a short par 3, but it's possible. It's possible to do this. I'm not crazy about it, but Ignis from Final Fantasy and Genu from K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, I don't watch K-pop Demon Hunters, but I get that it's like a huge deal. So I have no idea who that character is, but I don't really watch anime. Period. It's just not for me. Can't be into everything. Let's see. We need a T-box. I mean, sometimes if a hole is too short, that can be tricky too. That lowers the score. They like more fairway. I could make it tricky and put water right there. I like that it's the most basic thing ever. I got a B+. I'm gonna go against Geralt from The Witcher. Or from Soul Calibur. Just got the same outfit. He's pretty basic. But I'm not really known for my fashion. I mean, I wear graphic t-shirts and pajama bottoms, dude. And, like, always wear a baseball cap. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a very... I wouldn't say style is my best asset. It's also not really something I care about. Like, as long as I'm comfortable, I don't really care. If other people care what I look like, then that's on them. But I don't really give a crap. I just like being comfy, dude. Okay, so we got 5 holes of golf. We need more fitness. How much? We could do a restaurant. The restaurant's only 20. Have the restaurant like here. Or we can rotate this and have the restaurant here. We'll do that. Okay. Sebastian. I think you're just picking characters that I don't even know who they are. Maybe that's my fault. I'm out of touch with what's cool. What's cool, man? I don't know. I don't know what's cool anymore. These people are getting mad. How do I deal with long waiting lines in this game? I don't... Besides adding extra holes, I really don't know how to solve that problem. Ooh, baby. I mean, when you do a tournament in this game, they don't even play the holes in order. So really, it doesn't matter what order you build them in. Look at this crystal blue water, dude. My neighbors are being weird as usual. Okay, so I'm gonna try to plan out the next hole, or try to plan out the next structure. What do we got? We need fitness. A spa? Spa could fit there. Does it need to be on the road? Like, does it need to be on the path? Does it actually need to be? Because the spa... The spa is 10 fitness. We still need a lot of fitness. I mean, upgrading it would help too, right? Upgrading these buildings could do something for me. Yeah, maybe we'll get a structure. Maybe we'll get a structure. I guess... Can you connect to this from the side? Hold on. I think so, right? Yeah. So we're good. Yeah, we're good. Do 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 do. There wasn't really a reason to put water down there, but it looks interesting, doesn't it? What the hell is going on? What the heck? Not enough space over here. I got a plan. This is my plan. My plan is to have this path go to the end. But I think I gotta try to fix it. Okay. Oh, fuck! I'm fine. Mm-mm-mm. What is happening? Okay. It's just being weird. Oy! What if I put like a pit of rocks? How would the game react to that? Mm-hmm. I like to have like spaces of 3. I guess this counts as fairway though, doesn't it? Yeah, what happens if I put a bunch of rocks down here, man? Hmm? There's just a big sand pit, like, right in the middle. They love that. That's weird. But let's try it. I mean, I can hit right over that. Or not. Alright, my career's over. My golfing career has ended on this day. I'm like, I can make it over that. That's a tough par 3 then. I mean, you just gotta smack the crap out of it. I can play this one again. You gotta just hit it, dude. Hit that shit, boy. Let's see, what's the wind at here? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, see? We did it. Still haven't gotten a hole-in-one on this game yet, though. Do. Ba 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 ba. So the fitness goes from 20 to 30, and that's all we needed. Now we just need one more pro. How much is this? Gym upgrade not available. Spa upgrade. 30,000. Okay. It's a lot of money. But perhaps worth it. I've never done like 2 restaurants on one map. I don't think I'm going to. What's funny is I think the cheap plot is over here, so I actually got to build out that way. Well, I don't know why, like, transforming the land over here broke this. Transformers! That was not the right word, was it? Somebody called me a transformer once. That's offensive. But you know what? I'm gonna build my path this way to the edge. And then I'm gonna go 1 star complete. Ugh. We got small indoor golf. Ooh, is that related to the VR? That's new. Large putting green, new level, and collar. But that's like mowed grass. I like it though. Why don't you tell me about that a little bit? I want to try something new. Well, what is it? What is this? Okay, so it's like a green. The green color is a slightly longer grass around the green. Oh. Oh, so technically it's green then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, technically it's green. It's a new type of green. It's like you put that around the edge of the green if you want, I guess. It will raise your score when you do that. Hmm. Okay. Score needs to be at least an 8. An A minus. That's still a B plus, bro. That's still a B plus, which is crazy. How is this one a B plus? Need more hazards. Gym level 2, small indoor golf level 2, more ability points. Is that really what it wanted? It just wanted rough around this side? That's crazy. That's some wild stuff, man. Uh, Let me even see. Small indoor golf. Golfers gain imagination. This is a big frickin' building, dude. $50,000. You're calling that a small building? I guess I could put it over there if we get some space. Mm-hmm. More trainers, more assistants. And another hard manual save for the dog. Okay, well, we got a diagonal hole here. That's what she said. Edit waypoints. Maybe diagonal is the way though. The terrain is a little bit weird on it. This isn't even unlocked. Why are you hitting balls over here? Get out. Do 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 do. Diddle doo doo. Boop 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 boop. Just fill in this gap with water. Why not? That's definitely where that tree needs to be. Got a row of trees on this side. Green. And the collar. The land is all bumpy in the wrong way, not in a good way. Put the fairway right up to the green on this one, why not? There's your A minus. Sometimes it is a bit bitchy to get like a A plus. I think they make the requirements a little bit too steep. I saw the bunny. I forgot about the bunny. How could I forget about the bunny? Low shot. Ground ball. Rolling. We need a longer roll next time. Boop. And it's in. Okay. Right. So, that's there. That's there. $50,000. Raise that nature rating. That'll keep my gardeners busy too, right? Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm just waiting for money right now. My prestige went back down, which is weird. It's okay, I think it'll go back up. Holes with badges. What? What's a badge? What? Oh, like the warnings? Well, how is this? I guess technically the water's not here. How do these not have badges for like the hazard? Should be a badge, right? Holes with badges. I thought that you could only get that for like the hazards. Is there another way? I don't remember. Yeah, like shouldn't it have a sand badge? Some combinations can give you a special badge. Do you need 2 different sands to get one? Because there's one for, like, sand. Confused. Yeah, I don't see how this one doesn't have it. That's a lot of sand, like, right in the middle. Guess it's not enough. So I'm assuming that's the front. Gotta use this facility. I gotta use every facility at least once. Alright, so how much? The upgrade there is 25,000. Just for more golf, more fitness, and more people, I guess. Capacity increase. Huh. There we go. Okay. So... that is hole 8 right there, ladies. We're gonna have to try things to figure out how to get a badge. A lot of rough right here. Alright, let's try some things. Let's see. Alright. Into the Wild badge. It's just a bunch of trees. But it doesn't say how many trees. Nothing but trees, I guess. Oh! Okay. There we go. Into the wild badge. It's just a ton of trees. Got it. Good to know. Green. Collar. I mean, this technically is green, right? So, do I really need all that? Isn't this kind of in a pit too? This is like down, right? Kind of hard to tell, but it is. That's an A plus and a badge. A plus and a badge. I just need like 30,000 or something to unlock at least one plot of land here today. So there's one. This is just what the doctor ordered. I'm getting a workout without sustaining any major blows to the head. I didn't know such a thing was possible. Larry the Pain Train Rodriguez says so. Thanks, Larry. I'm looking for some new sports intuition to team up with my new Quarter Snacks range of protein burgers. Jackpot, baby. I want to play some golf. You already did that. You run a tight ship. I'd be happy, no proud, to start selling my protein-packed beefy delights. Level up your spa. Okay. Watch me do a squat. You can barely hear my knee cracking. That seems to have done the trick. Woo-wee. Turns out the fast food market is dangerously overcrowded. I'm transforming this into a fine dining brand. But I'm fresh out of ideas. You want food trucks and restaurants leveled up, okay? I mean, I just want the 3 stars, right? So all I need is another hole with a badge. Technically, all I need is another hole with a badge. And I've got an idea. There's got to be one for a lot of water, right? Right? Yep, Desperado Drive. That's all I needed. I don't actually need these anymore. I can get rid of all this water. Yeah, the aqua park is just nothing but water, pretty much. But I don't actually need that. Thank you, though. Do 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 do. Wait. It's hole number 9. T. Muddy fairway around the water. Cacti on that side. Cacti there. Regular green. Got a B plus. That's good enough. Unlock. Let's play this hole real quick. And then I think that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go eat. I'm so lucky that wasn't technically out of bounds. Oh! Could blow on it and it would get in there. Also, that's what she said, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I'll be back at some point in the future. Have a good weekend.